Good morning, guys. Morning. Alrighty, let's get started. So, today we're starting over here in Tanaris, outside Gadget Zone. Or Zan. Gadget Zan? Gadget Zone? Gadget Zan? I'm gonna go Gadget Zan. The reason behind this, is that we're gonna pick up this quest here today by Don Carlos.
Greetings.
Now he has a quest for us to do in Old Hillsbred. We go and get his hat in heroic. So while we're at it, we're going to switch our difficulty to heroic. Then we'll fly over to the Old Hillsbred dungeon, and we shall 100% it. We have one quest requires heroic. Very simple quest. It's the only thing we need from the dungeon. So we shall fly through. Look at us flying through a cavern. Whoosh. There's other players here too. There we are, and caverns. We're looking for the Old Hillsbrad, which is this one. There we are. Can we see the skull on it? Let's go. There we are. Don Carlos. Now here's a guy that likes to wander along this road, and we usually catch him about here on the map. About here. But he just walks this road here. So, we'll go and find him. Of course, we don't need to go collect everything from them. There he is there. That's his dog, and that's him there. So it is a neutral elite, so which means he's not actively aggressive. But in heroic, he does drop his hat. So we'll just take him out. Pick up his hat. Here's his hat. We do already know this one, which is fine. And now we'll just mount up and we'll leave. We'll just head back out, because that's literally the only thing we need. I'll just quickly show you. We are 100% on all the vendors, normal and heroic, and we just need the one quest here. So yeah. And we're going to collect, when we turn the quest in, we get this Heliscan brimmed hat. Now it ain't too, what should I say, it doesn't look that great of a hat. This is it here. It's his hat. But it is an item that we do not have. Has a unique appearance. We're going to collect it. So we're also done with the Caverns of Time for quite a while now. I think until the next expansion. So we can close this off. And we'll fly on out of here. This is a long ass cave. Back to Gadget Zone. As Gadget Zone. Slowly loading in. There we go. We'll go back to where we turned the quest in. There he is.
You need something? See you later.
We
For the Alliance. Have a good one.
done. There we are. We can do this. It is now collected. We now have this collected. It's added to our thing. That dungeon is complete. And we can now sell these items. This is a vendor.
Ah,
Do.
potential customer.
I'm just gonna quickly find a bank. There is one close by. I think this is a auction house. And not what I'm looking for. A bank. Bank symbol. Bank symbol. There's one in here. Alright.
Time is money, friend.
What we'll do is we'll just drop off a few things. Mainly those things.
Glad I could help.
Alright. Now, next up. After we now announce that is completed. Orkanite Crypts. We do have this whole body shrinker. We can use that. So we'll teleport back to Shatrath City. Which we've got to go there anyway to get to the Steam Vault. So. Fly up. Towards Orkin down. Orkanite Crypts. This is the entrance. And we should be still in Heroic with the skull. And we'll go in, make our way to the end boss. So I'm not going to bother too much with the mobs. Just gonna pass them by if they'll let me. We'll make our way to the final boss. You can see here that we need 6 items from this boss, which is actually a mob that spawns when we get him down to 25% HP. So, we're going to use this whole body shrinker, and that should allow us to not kill the enemy. Alright. Oh, badly. Around them. I don't think we'll be able to avoid the second boss, however. It sort of puts a debuff on you between the cast times. Oh, I thought I could get away with it. Alright. Stone Reaper. Junk Axe. That's fine. Bye bye, Raging Soul. Alright, we'll take these ones out as well. Traveler's Backpack. Alright, we'll take this guy out. I don't know if you saw it, but I just glowed green quickly just then. Just got revered with the lower city of Shattrath City. Alright. We're almost there. Here at the end of the dungeon. Oh, I can't sneak around these. Oh, maybe you can. I just did a bad job of it. Five of Furies. Is that one we needed? Looks like it. 7 and 5. Alright. And here's a one we don't have. Look at that. We're still finding random things. Alright.
This is sacred ground.
We'll just collect all of the mobs. Should be all of them. Alright. So, let's activate this. Boy, does that make us tiny as hell. Look at this. Ugh.
There's no turning back now.
Oh no, it's still not enough. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna write this down on my list of don'ts. And yeah, fair. That's what we'll do. We will use the shrinker and we'll use no gear. Got a giant spider web on me. Oh, it exploded. Alright, since we're done here, let's head back to Shattrath City. This is kind of actually funny. Teleport being this tiny. Oh, do we mount up tiny? Ah, no. Alright. Coilfang Reservoir. We're looking for the steam vaults. That's the one. Fly up. We'll fly on over. There we go. Nothing different, very different zones in this expansion. Alright, we're going for a dip. So we'll land here. Clear our bags while we still can.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles.
Add that wand to our
Farewell,
collection, pop off this, jump in, pop out our fish. Now, swim down through this pipe. To the steam bolts. Alright. The steam bolt is this way. And we did that one, that was the slave pens. Now we're doing the steam bolt. We are going to start in heroic. Let's go. Let's walk in. Alright. Looks like there's some quests. Let's find out if we need them. We do not need them, but I'm going to take them because they're free gold. Okay, so Steam Vault looks quite big. Alright. In this case, let's just go. I am now honored with the Cenarian expedition. Oh, that's good. That's good. That thing. That big thing is kind of annoying on the screen, isn't it? Get that one to come over. Okay. Got a few things. Do we need any of those greens? We did not. Alright, just grab this group together. I don't think we needed that either. We did not. So who is the first bot? Hydromancer. Is this the Hydromancer on our left? It is. Small frogs. There are plenty of mobs in this dungeon to give us drops. This is the Hydromancer Thesia. Here we go, we need 4 items. Here we go. That's 2 of them. There was 4 items. They have unique appearances. Get the cloak of Whispering Shells. Well, it's not the greatest of cloaks, but we got it. And the Fathom Heart Gauntlets. Here we are. They're not great, these gauntlets here. But we'll take them. So we have that one up to 60%, that boss. So the next boss is Mechaneer Steam Rigger. Guy's kind of out the way, but I think we can put it. Blood is like venom. Dungar trout. Food. I think that's just about everything. Yes, your fearing does not work on me. Alright, we've got 2 greens. We have both of them. Alright, so we're gonna have to take out both of these guys and then we can fight the war. Who is this guy? Very well. It looks like there might be some sort of... Oh, you get away with. Ooh, ooh. I wonder if that's a new one. If we look, it is a new one. Not terribly flashy. Couple crystals on the end of it. Are they beating up on the slave? Here, I'll end the guy's suffering. So it looks, from what we read about... How many of these lepers we can try? All of them? Have to do it. They don't drop anything. Alright. So, bang. This guy owes 6 items, 6 unique items. Here they are. We got 2. Very well. We got, well, yeah, if we get 3 of the same item, yes. The Mask of Penance. Hood with a mask in it. Very cool. And the Serpent Crest Life Star. So here is that star. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I think we have to click this. I hear a faint echo. Alright. Let's do a little bit of blinking. The good thing is every item we get from this dungeon in Heroic are the same. Appearance is in the normal difficulty, so the items translate to both. They're just in Heroic, they are... That's still locked, I think. We have to head back to the previous boss area and just hit a button. And we'll know that for next time, just to hit the button. The crab. Dungeon is a bit bigger than I thought it was, but it's not so big as that we need to employ our little trick. So, these things, these are apparently consoles. Click that. Hear a loud rumble of metal grinding on stone. I guess that means the door is now open. That would not be the right way to go. Okay, let's yes, we stabbed a crab with a staff. A staff, mind you, made of water. Alright, so we can see it's open now, and we can see the mobs have come out. They're worried about us. Now this final boss here has the most items for us in this dungeon, with 10 items that he needs to give us. So that's him in the back there. We just pull this entire room. Goody. Alright. This guy owes us.
You deem yourselves worthy simply because you bested my gods? Our work here will not be compromised.
He talks.
I despise all of your clown flesh.
There we go. Done. Let's see what we get. 3 items. 3 items, indeed. We needed... This one we already had. Where is it? Pontifex kilt. These pants. Or the skirt, dress. Beast Lord leggings. So these legs. And the Moonglade shoulders. These green shoulders. Very nice. Actually, these aren't too bad. And we got a free green helmet out of it. A brown helmet with spikes. It's not bad. Now we're going to switch over to normal. So, in this case, let's update our text to 43%. That's not bad for a first run. Now there are stuff from Shattrath City, and eventually we will do all that, but we're here for the items, the transmogrification items, and that just drops Ethereum prison keys. Which has items, but we can do that another day when we're doing quests and not dungeons. Now, theft. Looks like we've left the Bog Lord, unless they start respawning. You know, this one actually might have been there the whole time. There we go. Whole dungeon is complete now. Note of life. Turn these quests in.
I am very marvelous.
That'll give us 30 gold. Excellent. Now we'll go switch over to normal and we'll continue. Howdy. Sorry I missed your message. It's the first time doing that dungeon. Alright. Let's go again. 43% on a single run is not bad. Of course, it gets a little bit more difficult as we go. We need 2 items from the first boss. Let's drag these. You. And alright, so we did in fact get the guy's hat. Don Carlos's hat from the quest on Hillsbrad Foothills that we needed. So, let's see. If I can find it. That wasn't it. It is in here. It's a wide brim hat. Here it is. That was the hat we got from the old Hillsbrad So, yes, this had 100%ed the old Hillsbrad foothills. That's what we were looking for. And we're getting some new items through here. There was this new staff that we just grabbed. It's from the second boss of this dungeon here, of the Steam Vault. It's not so bad as a staff. So, yes. And then we did get this cloak, and it is a horrible looking cloak. I don't know what type of transmog set you would set that on. But I'll go back to having my little backpack. Alright, so let's grab these. I've missed one, but I can come back and get it. Yeah, the color is just... It's very bright. And it doesn't fit anything that I've seen. None of those greens I just got were new. Alright, so here's the first boss here, which she owes us 2 items. The Gauntlets of the Bold, they look like this here. They're not so bad. And we have the Incanter's Gloves as well that she can drop off, which is these sort of yellowy ones here. I think the Incanter's group is it's a set, yes. I think we have quite a bit of that set. Alright, here we go. We got the Incanters. So this is the one here. Incanters. I do believe that goes towards a set. So if I go... Or would it be under... down the bottom, not too far. Burning Crusade dungeons. Could be... in here. Dungeons purple? No. It may not have a dedicated set, but it could be a set group for gear. Or it may not even be on Mage, it may be... it should be on Mage, Incanters. Let's just read the description, what to do. Like, yeah, it's a Mage gear. Well, maybe it doesn't have a dedicated set. But that's fine. There's plenty of ones we can find. Alright, remember to click this thing. Both of the first 2 bosses have one of those consoles. You have to click on both of them. Alright, let's just not go after that guy over there. We're getting lots and lots of greens. No, I do not have these boots. Not great with the texture ring at all, but they are boots. They are indeed boots. Let's grab all of them. Over here. Let's do it. Plenty of greens. We have both of these. This is a bonk stick. Bonk. That's what I call a mace. Pretty much every mace in this game. A bonk stick. That's what I feel like they are. Oh. That's all of them. I didn't click this guy. He had an armament. Another set of new boots. Ah, it's the Harvester's boots again. So some greens that I don't have collected, we're getting the unique appearance twice. Right, so let's take out this guy. Oh, these guys, these leopards. Alright, so this guy owns us a gun. He owns us this big ass gun. Is that... I was wondering if he had the gun on the mech. Doesn't look like it. What else does he owe us? A chest piece? It's blue and black. That's actually not bad looking. What else does he owe us? These new gloves. And looks like a belt. A belt. I have a pair of pants. I do. Here's the belt. This grey bit here. Pink eyes. Alright. Throw this at them. Let's hope for the gun. We got the gun! The gun is now ours. The gun is ours. Alright. And what else was we needed? The chest guard of no remorse. This one. We got that cool chest piece. It looks really cool. Just hide the backpack. Where's the backpack? Where is my backpack? Here it is. And now my hair's in the way. But that chest piece looks very cool. Alright, we'll open up the final boss. Do some blinking to get closer, to get there faster. Alright, make our way back. Alright, the mobs are out. Little crabby. Bang. And let's pull this entire room, except for the boss. There we are. Nothing new there. This guy owes us 7 items. He owes us this bow, which is made of 2 stingrays. That's kind of... It's still alive. That is... Are you seeing this? This is disgusting. That's a bow. Yuck. Ah. So we get these shoulders. There's some nice looking shoulders. Grey and red. What else is this guy? The Encanters. Part of the Encanters set. Purple and orange. Let's see. Cape. Oh, a dark blue one. That's nice. That's sort of dark blue cape. Breastplate of the righteous. This grey piece. That's not too bad. Vermilion robes. They're very red, aren't they? Red and orange. With that little skull motif here. Goes with that belt we found earlier. Where is that belt? Anyway. It's in here somewhere. Belt. It's not one of these. That one? No, it's not that. Looking for purple. Tell me I'm not got blind, right? Belt. Well, ain't that. Here it is. No, it's not that one. Alrighty. Alrighty, game. Or maybe that was part of the legs then. Pontifex? Have to hide that road now. And belt. Maybe it was part of. Excuse me? That's supposed to be armor? Alright, and the last item is these amber bands, which are under the gloves. Alright, so we're really hoping for this bow. You can use on a hunter or something. Alright, here we go. Well, we didn't get the bow, but we did get the cape. So, we also got these Tide Fury gauntlets. And the Devilish cape. We got this dark blue cape. I actually quite like it. Despite its kind of simple design. I guess it's a nice colour. That brings us up to 60%. Almost 61%. Almost 20% off that run. That is not bad. It is not bad indeed. And a little snake. That's right, I left these two bog overlords down here.
It's too far away.
There we go, pull him. He'll follow us. Pull this one. And I didn't leave that one. So, there we go. Nothing left in this dungeon. Why am I so slow? I have a disease. That can't be cured. This. Alright. We'll go out and we'll reset. Before we reset, let's update our text. We're up to 60% of the unique appearances this dungeon. So, we hit the reset button. Actually, I don't know if we've got enough space in the bag. I will make do. We have enough space for one. Right. And we'll use our trick. Pre-made, custom, start a group, just call it whatever. Make it private, list the group. Now when we leave that group, we will be able to teleport straight outside of the dungeon. Alright, that'll do. Getting too much, I can't see anything. That was a lot of items. New wand. Just a new wand. Alright. Grab them. This one. That group. This group. I can just buy a bomb. Is that new? It is new. Green and pink chest plate. Bit of armor. That cannot be good for you. Alright, this boss. He owes us one item. It is the Gauntlets of the Bold. This is them here. Hand them over. Yes! Gauntlets of the Bold. Here we are. We now have them in our bags. They are now part of our collection. We just go over to the Mechaneer. The Mechgineer. I'm reading it right. Correctly? Mechgineer. Alright. We'll pull this guy over with these Myrmidons. Looks like he should be able to fit.
I need to get closer.
Alright. Alright. That'll just have to do. Let's keep going. Pull this entire room. Over to here. Do it. There we go. Now let's move on to the Mech Engineer Steam Rigger. Second boss is through here. He owes us 2 items. The Earth Mantle hand wraps and the Sash of Serpentra. Maybe that was what we were looking at. Let me just pull up hands. It was. That he owes us the sash and the hand wraps. The gloves. Alright. Let's see what we get. We got one. The Earth Mantle. We got the Earth Mantle ones. So they are... Here they are. These are the gloves we just received. They're not too bad. We got plenty of runs. Because this final boss is a bit stingy with his items. I do have to question, where does that go? Maybe that's just like if you fall into the water, you can get back up that way. It looks like it. Alright. Pick up the final boss. He's in there. He's waiting for us. Warlord Calathrash, and he has a bow that we want. An absolutely disgusting living bow. Alright.
You deem yourselves worthy simply
Hit leave
because
party.
you bested my gods? I'll work here. I despise all your flesh.
We got the Beast Lord Mantle. Here we are. That's those nice shoulders that we were looking for. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alrighty, so this is going to take us outside and we can clear up our bags because this is kind of ridiculous. Make sure we hydrate. Yes. Now this last boss here, this Warlord Calathrash, is being a bit stingy with his items, but we only need 5 items left from him. And we get 4 at a time because of Collector's Bounty. So we are outside. So we can pull up the yak.
I have many lucky doos
Gonna
now,
sell
you
some
like.
junk. There we go. We have lots of greens that we don't have that are going to set off some noises in our ear. There's another, and another, there's another, and another. Look at us collecting all these greens. What is this? Okay, so we'll keep them. And that's a currency apparently. No? Coil Fang armaments. Let's see what they used. See what they used for. It looks like there's a quest. I can
May your
close
feet
this.
find good trails.
Just tidy this up a bit. Quest. Okay, not the. Okay, so if I click this, it might be a quest to do. So, we're quite far away. Well, let's just go have a look. It involves collecting these Coil Fang armaments. We'll have a quick look. Oh yeah. Took me a moment to figure out the buttons. It's a bit different on OBS than it is on Twitch. But yeah, I figured it out. So there's apparently, I might have gone a bit too far, but I think I have gone a bit too far. Let me just refer back to, I have. Okay, am I looking for your seal? Seal Warbringer. Windsinger. Seal. What is this? That's your seal over here. There you are. Well, that was some bad, mighty bad flying. Okay. You have a quest. Could be this one. Well, that's where we're going anyway. Alright,
Leave like your path.
so we'll be back. Oh, that is really not the right way to go. Leaving the area completely. Alright, but we will keep these Oil Fang armaments. That is kind of silly that I forgot to sell these Jaggle clams. Alright. Let's sit down here. Sell those clams. Clear off our bags.
I have many, many wares.
Alright. And that gem, because that doesn't sell.
Good fortune to our friends.
Alright. Let's hop on the fish. Here is our fish. This fish, I think it's from Battle for Azeroth, I believe. If I just go back to Azeroth. Go to one of these and you go Nazjatar. I'm pretty sure you get it from Nazjatar. This mount. Suppose we can check in the actual mount, can't we? No, it is from... Oh, I remember now. Yes, this is the fishing one. Oh, yeah, this one took a while with it. If you don't have a group while getting this one, it can take a very long time. So, make sure you've got a group for that one. Fishing in the Legion Dalaran. Alright, have we reset this dungeon? I do not believe we had. Reset. Here we are, Watcher Jang. Just turn that in.
Be careful.
That's an extra gold. It's fine by me. Alright, log friend. Another friend. Log friend. This group. That group. This group. Log friend. This group. Oh, I can't see anything. I'm sure I can get Steam Server. I did get it all. Haha. Didn't quite get them all. Maybe if I do this now. Yeah. Bring them over as well. We really cleared out the entire room. Oh no. We left the bog friend behind. We can't leave the bog friend behind. There we are. Robe of the Crimson Order. This is a world drop. Where is it here? That we already have. But it is very cool to see that we can just, in fact... Whoop. Nope, that's the one. There we are. So, pull up this before I forget. Let's get her out the way.
Will consume nature and will be the end of you.
That's active. So we do not need any items from her, but we still need to get rid of her so we can access that console. Now, have a bog friend over there. The last one, I believe. Alright. Pull the bog friend. There's a Naga group. Alrighty.
range.
Oh, that one. That one, blink. That one. Let me just sort of stay here. Let's throw bombs. Yeah. Lots of greens. Do we need any of them though? None, they're all just gold now. Plenty of nether leaf. So much of it. Almost 5,000 nether weave cloth. Just stand here. Alright. Boom. This guy owes us the Sash of Serpentra. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But here's the sash. Do we have a pair of pants to do? But here's the sash. Wow. This grey sash here with the little eyes there. Very cool. So, not much left to go in this dungeon. Just wall. Did not access the computer. There we go. Make sure you do that, otherwise you will not be able to get to the boss. Alright. So we are looking for this bow, once again, this living bow of disgustingness. Now it's called the Wrath-Tide Longbow, made of 2 still alive stingrays. Goodness, words escape me right now. How disgusting that is. We're getting plenty of these Coil Fang armaments. Apparently, a mob in this dungeon is supposed to drop a quest. Occasionally. A random drop. We don't know when we'll get it or not. This is new. It's a belt, so we'll put on those grey pants again. This belt here. Just a different texture on another belt.
You deem yourselves worthy simply because you bested my god? I despise all.
Alright, let's see what we get. We did, in fact, get that bow. Here it is. It is ours now. It's still a horrible looking bow. I mean, it's good for the game, but I really do not like the look of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's just not cool. Alright, does this guy... We need 4 items left in it. The Incanter's Pauldrons, the Breastplate of the Righteous, the Vermilion Robes of the Dominant, and the Amber Bands of the Aggressor. Blizzard naming conventions. Good with characters, not with items. Unless you're talking Thunder Fury. The Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. No, even then. Even then. You know what? I do believe we're using the wrong title. First, let's update our text. We are now up to 82%. Look at this. Yeah, actually sit there talking, those NPCs. So many in the starting of WoW. Never had things to say. We have reset. Hit this. You can see, and well, we have 2 bosses completed. Just the final boss and the last 4 items. Alright, let's pull those. Bog Friend, Nagas, Elementals, Bog Friend, Bog Friend. Don't forget it this time. Oh, Bog Friend, Elemental Friends, them friends.
I need to get closer.
Oh, it's silence. Wow. Oh, this is kind of difficult to see, isn't it? I do believe that's all of them. But not those ones. Okay. That was, a mess. Let's see. New robe. There's a little bit more in there. Shadow Dagger of the Aurora, which we don't need. Very well. Let's take out this boss. Thespia. Activate the console this time. A person that knows what they're doing. We'll grab our Bog Friend, the last one. And then these Myrmidons, and we'll pull them into here. Very good. Very good. Alright, we'll walk into this room. Pull that group, that one, and this one. There we go. What is this? New helmet? And we have this dagger, but that's a rather pointy, a kobold sticker. Howling Sword of the Fire Flash. Damn. Some kind of jagged tooth. I'll just quickly take out all these slaves. And throw this at them. Alright. Nothing new there. Alright, let's just take out everything in this room all at once. Alright. Steam Hinge Chain of Valor. Well, that's a neck, so that has no appearance. Console, that opens the final door. What's this little glowy thing? I'm glowing! Now, as I was saying, let's see. I do believe we have a collector one in here. Maybe we don't. See, there are a lot of them in here. Maybe it's at the... Doesn't look like it. It is not. As the explorer. But we are a seeker of things. And not a new one. Okay. Bad blink. And not new gloves. How should we fight him this time? Let's just throw one of them at him. He has his 4 items. Let's see what we get from him. Nothing new! That's gonna be more runs. We got one more run in this before we need to go and sell the items. Yeah, this little dude down there. Strain crab. So we remain at 82%. Looks like everything is about 7.1% chance to drop. Poor little strand crab exploded. I was walking by and he just exploded. Square officer. I don't know what happens to them. They just explode. Alright, let's blink up here and again. Let's go and reset. Jump. Reset. And through we go. Very well. Let's continue. Lots of stuff we collected from a dungeon that has so many mini mobs in it to deal with. And back. Wow. That was much more efficient this time. Alright, let's grab from here. What did we get? Nothing new. And from the rest, just junk items. No, there was one green, which we already have. Okay. Let's clear this place out. Activate the computer. And the reason these are glowing is because I have the herbalism for this character, and I could turn them, I think they turn into this sanguine hibiscus or stuff that goes in your reagent bag. Alright, that should be close enough. Hello, little snake. I saw your tongue come out. There it is. It was just checking me out. Alright. That group. That group. And this group. Potential 2 new items. Pole arm. A pointy stick. And a bonk stick we already have. Alright. Myrmidons. As for a traveler's backpack. Alright. Archmage slippers of the Fire Flash. We do not need them. And look at us. The bag is absolutely chock is full. Alright. Alright. There we go. We have very full bags. I'm very glad our bags are 32 slot bags. Hey bugger. Alright, well. There is a pathway to our right here that lets us get back out. Luckily, I was just here. Not paying attention, of course, but... this was, in fact, the way back out. There we are. Earthbinder Rage. This bag is filled. Absolutely complete. Just ridiculous. Another bonk stick. What is with these bonk sticks? Nothing there. Alright. 4 items. There they are on the right. On the left there, Encanters, Righteous, Vermilion, and the Aggressor Bands. Alright, here we go. Fire. Still no luck on those items. Unlucky us, but our bags are ridiculously full. Bad group listed. And leave it. This will take us about a minute or so to get out of here. It's getting kind of ridiculous, man. This guy just does not want to give up his items. Especially these last 4. Nah, it's all good though. Make sure we stay hydrated while we wait. And 3, 2, 1, done. Alright, the yak.
I have many lucky doos you like.
There we go. There we go. Everything below has armaments. Look at us making some bank right now. And the traveler's backpack. Very well.
Many farewells.
Back to the steam vault. Fly up. Oof. Jump. Fish. Oh, it's very blue up there. Very clear underneath. Alright. Alright, steam vaults are in this direction. We'll just keep going. Alright, and reset. Steam Vault has been reset. Alright. Well, oops. Oh, I'm silent. Alright. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens. Is there anything else? Just hover. Nope, just this one item over here. Very good. Alright. Lost her. Got the green. One we have. Computer active. Let's keep going. Did we leave a bog friend behind? Alright. And we will leave them behind.
It's too far away.
That will do. And we have them. Take those guys out. Ooh. And in fact, free Crusade. Or I can take them out, hope for drops. I'll just drag this one over. Alright. Turns out that looks like everything in here is worth reputation. Well, all the Naga at least, and the bosses, of course. Computers are active. The way forward is open. Cenarian Expedition. This one here, Revered. Where did we hit Revered? Then right near the star. Very well. Well, it is an axe. How much reputation is this worth? 144. That's not bad rep this place.
You deem yourselves worthy simply because
And this guy is worth how much reputation? 120. Right. 4 items we need from him. Let's go. Now we got that bow again. That one bow I really do not like in our bag because it's horrible, alive, slimy creatures. Yuck. Oh, goodness. This guy just doesn't want to give up his items. If we had these, the extra rolls, if we could do bonus rolls, 25% chance to get the Incanter's Pauldrons, at least for a mage anyway. Hello, little snake. Alright, we'll grab our bog friends on the way out.
I need to get closer.
There we are. We should both catch up pretty quickly. There we are. Swamp moss. Alright, let's go and reset. We are having a hard time of getting this guy to drop anything that we want. Here we go. What if I zoom right out? This will make it a lot easier to collect all the mobs.
I'm out of range.
Link, you. Look here, grab them, walk through there.
It's too
Yeah,
far.
just that way. There we go. Ooh. Look at that. I got them all with one spell. Let's see what we get from them. A lot of greens. Let's see. Anything that we do not have? No, no such luck. And we have everything there. And some more motes of water. I think the primal water is what sells. Alright, so let's do an ice. Computer activation. And let's blink, and then let's just zoom in now. Oh, it's a bit hard to play the game like that. Strain in my eyes to see a tiny little character on the screen. And that's before we... Imagine if you did the whole body shrinker first. Hello, little snake. This group. Okay, that group. That group. There we go. Grab from here. And what did we get? Nope, nothing new. They are getting plenty of reputation though. Look at that. Saved all of these slaves. And pull them. Walk through this group. Need a big spell right here. Alright, activate this computer. How they have computers in a fantasy setting. Baffles the mind. Gnomes and goblins. Baffle the mind. To the final boss and the 4 items that, for whatever reason, this guy doesn't want to give up. Right, here we go. Let's see what we get. 2 new ones! Woo! That brings us closer to completing this dungeon. We got the Breastplate of the Righteous. Very nice. And the Amber Bands of the Aggressor, which you can't see with those gloves. There we are. Not very amber. More tan? Tan? Light brown? But we are at 91%. 91. Look at us. Getting closer, ever so close to having this dungeon completed. One more run and then we've got to clear the bags again. Alright. And we didn't leave any bog friends behind this time. All this machinery. Reset. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully this is the last run that we have to do for this, but who knows? Who knows?
I'm out of range.
Right here. What's we do? That thing. That. There we go. We have successfully cleared this entire area. That's a lot of greens. Let's see. Anything new? Nope. Is there anything else in there? No, the game has saw fit to give us all of it at once, instead of having to click on it twice. Alright, we'll just go more better. Right, computer activated. The first lock is down. Grab this bug friend. The final bug friend. And then these groups. Wait for bug friend. Goodbye bug friend. This is a new axe. There we go. Something new. Wow. That's actually not bad. Alright, this group.
I need to get closer.
And walk through this group. I should grab all of it. Shattered hand gauntlets of the blade. And I have them. Alright. Take out these coil fang myrmidons. Wow. Character wanted to deal with them all one at a time. There we go. Nothing new there. Well, that group. Who's this group? Bit closer to the boss. And computer activated. The way forward is open. Let's go and do the final boss, Warlord Calathrash. Owes us the Encanter's Pauldrons, the Vermilion Robes of the Dominant. Let's manifest him. Jump. It's good to be at 91% though. Yeah. Let's see. Stead's carver and a bonk stick. Well, we have this knife, which has a black glow to it. What is this? Oh, that's a big bonk stick. That's a big bonk stick. Ah. Alright. Cool, we got lots of stuff here on the screen. Let's just get rid of that. Because we're not done here.
You deem yourselves worthy simply because you bested my gods.
Let's see what we get.
Will not be compromised.
Unlucky for us. Alright. Let us get out of here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go have lunch and I'll come back and we'll complete this dungeon. So, I will see you when I get back. I will disappear. Alright guys, I am back. Let us continue where we left off. Which I do believe was clearing the bag. Alright.
Nearly deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Let's get rid of all of this junk. Drop that up there. Got quite a few greens. Here's a new one. That's added to our collection. Same with this mace. Alright. There we go. Bag cleared.
Good fortune to our friends.
Alright. We are going this way. Alright. Drop onto the fish. We go back down to the steam bolts. We are almost completed. We're at 91% of the steam bolts. As a reminder, that's 2 items from the final boss. So, we'll just make our way there. Do a bit of swimming. Okay, we will reset. Yep. And our reputation with the Cenarian expeditions going up. And I haven't even done any of the quests on this character. So, 2 items left. The Incanter's Pauldrons and the Vermilion Robes of the Dominant. They really are red. Bit of orange. But, grab these ones. Just going to grab the Naga now. We don't need the Bog Boys. Don't need Bog Friends. And I think we can grab them as we exit. I'm actually managed to hear me. Wow, have a look at that. Alright. I should get everyone. I think there might be a few in here. There we go. Let's see, what did we get? A one we already have. A new sword, 2-hand sword. Look at that. There's someone tried to stab someone with that and it just did not work. It's just like Alright. Let's go out. I don't think we can sneak past this one to get to the console. Yeah, you can't activate the console without killing the boss. Alright. Computer activated. What does this look like? It's a literal magic wand with a star on it. I feel like what's that movie? The Mickey Mouse movie, where he's apprentice to Merlin. Merlin uses the star wand. Alright. Wink. Oh, such beautiful music. This is the last song in Warcraft 3. Well, this is the song where Arthas is walking atop Ice Crown Citadel. Another sword? Ah. See, it's the same sword. We've got it twice. That's fine. Clear out these dudes. I'm gonna have to take out these 3. And... ah. Had to take that guy out too. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's do that. That's the computer activated. Final boss is available. Here we go. Too bad we can't use the soul shape. That is for Shadowlands. Very helpful during Shadowlands, that's for sure. Oh, new chest piece. Made out of scales. Very cool. So, pull the Myrmidons. Alright. And we have all 3 of those. Alright, here we go. Hella Thresh owes us 2 items. He's gonna hand it over.
I don't have a target.
We're hunting. Here we go. We got one. We got Incanters? Incanters, here it is. Incanters Pauldrons, there they are. Those shoulders. They're designed for casters, but I think they might do pretty good on maybe like a leather wearer. We are at 95%. So there we are, 95%. We are getting there. Now we hope for one more run. Stick your tongue out. I mean, snakes do that, but it's really cute in the game. So, oh, it's the same set. We're getting lots of sets for different classes as well. Oh. Very good. Head out of here. Reset. In we go. Ah, this is the intro song in the trailer for Warlords of Draenor. Technically the same extension. these two. One minute, hide here. Nah, that doesn't be fun. I come back there, but ooh. What did we get? Quite a few greens. Nothing we could want. Very well.
I'm out of range.
There, there, computer active. Lock 1 complete. What is this stuff? Bell iron. Got these. And then double explosion. New? New pants. Gold pants. Very well. Now walk this way. We'll gather up. Walk back this way. There we go. So that's a lot of greens. We have them all. Still, that's a lot of greens. Ooh, new helmet. Okay. Slaves live another day. Well, at least except for the 3 that I killed, of course. Alright, let's take this out. Alright, activate the computer. Second lock has been completed. I just realized we don't have that active. We'll increase our intel by 3%, which at the amount that we have, that's quite a bit. How much is it? We got 55,000 there. About 2,000. It's not bad. Alright, let's take this group out. And that one, and that one. And we don't need any of that. Here we go. Alright, Vermilion robes. Unlucky. It would be too easy. It would be too easy if we just got the Vermilion robes. But you can't pick up these Naga armaments and like take them with. Add them to this Coil Fang armaments there. Are you the only snake in the dungeon, little buddy? Hey. I have left stuff behind. How dare I?
That would be stealing.
I don't have permission to loot. What did I get from that? Gave me some coins. Alright, maybe next time I'll pay more attention. How much reputation did we get at that time? About 3,000 it looked like. Maybe it's about 1,500. A run? That's not too bad. Get to Exalted pretty quickly. Alright, and through the portal, just so we can reset. Reset. Done. Alright, this time we are going to create a group. Start group, this group. We do that because this time we're going to clear the bags when we leave. Let's just take these two out.
I need to get closer.
Alright, let's just clear this. There we go. Grab all of that. And all of this. Put those. Line. There should be nothing left to collect. No shoes. Not bad. Not great either, but they're not bad. Alright. Activate the console. Done. Alrighty. Blink, blink. I want to kill the snaky boy. He's blue this time. Alright, that group, this group, Blink, and that group. Alright, that should collect everything. Yes. Potential new helmet? No, we have this one. A brown helmet. That is fine. Take out these myrmidons. Take out those 4. And these 3. And this 3. Okay. It's kind of weird that we get a bunch of scales off the Naga. We're deliberately going out away, and fish oil. It's kind of disgusting. Huh? There we go. The final boss room is available. Blink and blink. Fading. What I could do. just to make sure that I have not left anything behind. Alrighty. Let's check the interwebs. There we are. Alright, the store is open and mobs are abound. Two greens. We have them already. Alright. You. Two more greens. And have them both. Alright, so we'll leave the party here. Last in. Alright, a million roads up the dominance. Ah, no luck. That is fine. We will clear our bags, and then we will come back, which is fine by me. Let me just check what was that noise. Yeah. While I'm waiting, a bit of a drink. Alright. For that wonderful yak.
I have many wares.
Alright. Clear this stuff and the clams. Because it turns out the clams do not sell at all. There we go. Stoppable force we can get rid of. We already have some of those. We have all the ones that we need. Some of these greens we needed from the dungeon. There we are. Bag cleared and ready.
Your feet find good trails.
Fly up. Whoosh. And we'll drop. Mount the fish. Down we go. Make sure get in the right spot to get into the tunnel. Alright, so we're gonna continue to reset till we get that last item. Alright. Alrighty. So how much reputation? We had 8. Yeah, so it's about 1300 to 1500 reputation. Oh, reset. Gotta reset. There we are, reset. Almost went in there to an empty dungeon. I mean, we had to walk back out. Alright. That one. There we go. Clear out all of that. Of that. Take out these three as well. And we avoided, we get a lot of greens in that. See if we get any new, there's a new axe. Out of all those drops, we've got one new item. Very cool though. Very cool indeed. Alright. There we go. That's the first lock. Our little snake friend. We've murdered our little snake friend. Oh well. We'll have to make a new little snake friend.
It's too far away.
Okay. This should collect everything. Yep. No shoes. They're not great, but I'll take them. There we go, take them out. They gave me some lunch. They gave me their lunch. Alright. I'll activate this computer. Computer activated. And the big door is open. Drag you over to these two. We have those two. And we have that one. Very well. Looks like just the two items, this axe and this shoes. I'm curious, while we're here, what is this place over here? What is all this? Well, they're doing something in there. Alright, let's just move on. And we do not need those ones either. Bad blink. Full. Full. And nothing new. Alright. The million robes of the dominant. These bright red ones. Yeah, the last bit of the dungeon is like that. And specifically because we're looking for that item, it doesn't want to drop. So, let's keep going. Go and reset and run it back. I know that frog didn't deserve anything, but I just loved watching that spell. Maybe we'll eventually get to something that'll let me use our full combo. Australian crab completed. Poor little crabs. Alright. We'll go out. And we'll reset. Alright. Ooh. Oh. There we go. All green. Two green. And no green. Let's see, what do we get? Nothing new. Nothing unusual about that. Alright. That computer has been activated. Let's go and get to the second boss, the Mech Engineer. This time we make sure our little snake friend is still alive. He was sniffing us, I'm sure of it. No belt. Not that you can see it. Let's see for these ones. That's the pants there. There you go, the brown pants. The brown, very generic belt. Blink,
I need to get
grab. There we go. Shadow Dagger of the Quick Blade. We have it. We indeed have it. There's a lot of supplies in this dungeon. It's like, I wonder like if you took them. Ah, okay. He wasn't quite in it. We have that now. These three just exploded out of nowhere. Alright. And that's done. Final doorway is open. Watch where I'm going, I don't want to fall in again. I mean, we come out here, but still. That's time we could spend doing other things.
I'm out of range.
Out of range. Not for this one. Alright. Whoa, 3 greens. Nothing new, but 3 greens. And sell. Nothing there. Alright. The million roads of the dominant. Unlucky. Unlucky. Very well. Oh, bad link. That's better. Oof.
It's too far away.
There's our snake friend. He's green this time. Damn. Creature's just been exploding in this dungeon. Alright, we'll reset another time. We're almost through this. Let's see. Well, looking online, it says it's about 13%. 13, 14%.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Alright. And we got all of them. Okay. That's a lot of greens. 5 greens. Let's see. 6 greens. Damn. Alright. Start group, list group. Gonna want to be able to get out of here and sell our junk.
I need to get closer.
There we go. Clean up the bags somewhat. Ooh, our snake friend is red this time. With a blue tongue. He is red with a blue tongue.
It's too far away.
Two greens. Nothing new. And one more green again. And we'll just take them out. If they weren't dead from the barrage itself, they would take arcane orb as well. Okay. There we go. Alright. Final boss doorway is open. Oh, that's that chest guard. Poor crap. Probably didn't deserve that, but he got it anyway. And then grab these three groups. Leave the party. Alright, kill this guy.
Yourselves worthy simply because you bested my gods. I despise your king.
And we didn't get it. Unlucky. Alright, we'll go and clear the bags and we'll go again. Clear that. Stuck on the 95%. The Vermilion robes are 13% to drop. Alright. The yak. This side.
I have many lucky twos you like.
I don't sell those. Or those. Let's just let's drag that up. While I do this, I don't accidentally sell all of these items. That hurts.
Many farewells.
And Strider. Alright, this way. Oof. There we go. Swim down. Down. There we are. Oh, terrible blinks. Always underwater, terrible blinks. Well, it does move you forwards, but very small. Alright, reset. Reputation has gained quite a lot. We're gonna get exalted. At this rate. If that's the case, we can check out the vendor.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I'll slowed. Lots of loot. Just the one. Let's see. He's dead. So you just click on this. Lights up. And we can get out of here. Here's Naga bodies.
I'm out of range.
No. Little snake friend. Like that. Really nothing this time. Warm blood. Alright. That's everything in there. We must be getting close to getting this item, man. Has to drop. It's got a 13%. Come to here. He gave us the stuff 3 times. Alright. Yeah. Hopefully, get the item. We need those. Oops, we need those robes. And they are very unique, actually. Alright. And he's halfway across the field. Right. Pull that and that. Somehow I didn't pull that through. And I have those two.
Your head will
Alright, hand it over. Yes! We're done! We are done with the Steambolt. Yes! Ah, that's good, that's good. So, get that there. Here it is. That red one there. Alright, let's update our text. And cut it from there. Put it in there. Now let's roll. Let's see where we are going. So, doing a switcher. Okay, and then let's pull up the wheel of names. Let's roll. Let's see where we're going. Pacific Falls. So let's throw that into our list. Let's switch over to the game. Now, Sethek Halls is over in Orphandown, so teleport to Shatrath. The Shatrath. We spent a lot of time on the Steambolt today, but it is done. Alright, let's close this. Now normally there would be, just find a vendor down in the low city. Yeah, that will do.
What are you looking for?
Then that, excellent. I'm gonna sell those. I don't want them now.
We'll go with honor, friend.
Alright, now we can head over to here, and that's the Sethek Falls there. Now this dungeon, on Heroic, has a mount. Now I will show you the mount. It can only be done on Heroic, so we are going to start on Heroic. Adventure Guide, Dungeons, Burning Crusade, Sethek Halls. I'll fly down. Or am I thinking of a different one? No, I'm not. Here is Anzu. Anzu, which you can't see here. There it is. Anzu's loot table holds a mount. So, if you want it, you can run it once a day to get the mount. You've got a character over level 65. Be nice and easy. So any max level character can just run in, murder everything, and hope for the mount every day. The mount is here. It is called the Raven. Raven Lord. It's a ground type. Here it is. The Raven Lord. If I just mount it, I can't mount it. Show my character on it. That is the mount there. Good mount. You'll like it. So, we move on. I'm not sure how much left I have of this one. It's one I do remember doing quite a lot. So, we're starting at 66%. I'm gonna take these quests because they're worth 10 gold each. I have those. And heroic because of Anzu. Anzu has extra items. Let's start by opening up that text and throwing in how much we have. So, normal, and we have 66% on, looks like, on both of them. There we go. Now let's get going. We will be getting a lot of cloth from these. I don't know how many are past this. Let's just pull everything and find out. So that is the way out, so we won't need to do our little trick. See what we get. That's that ring cleared. Where did we get that green? So there are green drops here. Alright. Oh, definitely green drops here. Let's just drag these ones over to this group. So here's the first boss. And we have all of the items from here. Quest here. 3 cobalt eyes. Let this guy out. I didn't miss anything, did I? No. Print these cobalt eyes. Cobalt serpents, them. Alright, so let's just grab everything in here. One cobalt eye. We are over 5,000 of the netherweed fluff. Here is another cobalt serpent. That's 2. Looks like there's another spot just up ahead. We can get some more. All these birds.
It's too far away.
There we go. Can I pull those? There we are. This will give us the last cobalt eye. And nothing else, it looks like. A green. So here is Anzu. He has 2 items in this difficulty. Oh, we need Greaves of Desolation. They look like this. And also the Boots of Righteous Fortitude. Sort of suit with the leggings my character has on. It's done. Anzu is done. So, Greaves and the boots. Have them both. We also ended up getting this weapon. Talon of Anzu. We literally just ripped off one of these talons. And a boomstick. That's not a boomstick. That's like sort of sniper rifle. that you can stab people with. But answer is complete. Excellent. Now its final boss owes us 5 items. And that is the same for on normal, so we'll be able to do this on normal as well.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Power. Great power. Power in trinkets.
Oh, he talks a lot. Alright, so he has a staff for us. Ooh, that's a nice staff. He also has a mace, some shoulders, some nice looking shoulders, braces of the hunt which are hidden underneath, there they are, and trousers of oblivion. See what we get. 3 items we needed, we got 3 of them. And we need 2 items left. So, we got the staff. What a cool staff. Very cool staff. Very cool staff. So, what else did we need? We needed the braces of the hunt, which you can now see we have them. And Herrick's Night Mace. Hammer with spikes. And a cape that we already had. Let's go turn in these quests. Grab ourselves some gold. I'm just gonna go back this way quickly. It's just through here. I should have put him near the end again. So, there he is. Dealer Vijard, the Consortium. Turn that in. There we are. Got ourselves some gold. And we can get out of here after turning these other quests in. Over the nest. So I think we should have this one done pretty soon with 2 items left. We are at what? 88 and 91%. Alright, here is Isfar. I have all of that. And I have all of that. Oh. There we go. Very well. Let's go out. Dungeon switch to normal. And let's go again. We have 2 items left. There's the final boss. Alright. We are in fact getting more reputation for the lower cities. Let's have a look, shall we? Lower city, lower city. Here it is. Revered. Pull everything in the room. There we are. And we get 180 reputation from this room. What is this sash? It is a blue. We have not collected. It is the belt. This belt, grey with a green gem in the middle. Very well.
out of range.
I'm going to, in fact, pull this group as well. That gave us 150. We get lots of reputation in here. Alright, so we have this guy again. We don't need anything from him, but we're still gonna kill him because he's there and in the way. By the way, we should update our text, right? Normal we are 88%, and heroic we are 91. We are close to having this one done. So, grab you, these rippers, this group. There's a lot of reputation to be had from this. Look at that. We're already up to almost cleared the 4,000 mark. Looks like just about everything drops 9 reputation. I do not know if these rippers drop anything. Let's have a look, shall we? They do not. No reputation.
It's too far away.
Very well. Hide here. Do everything. Thundercrawler's gauntlets. Let's see. Here they are, and we have them. What do they look like anyway? Pink or purple? New axe. Green axe. Alright, so this would be normally where Anzu would be. But since we're on normal, no Anzu. If it's fine with us. Boom. Let's see what we get. Just grey stuff. And then this group here. Very well. Talon King, you owe us 2 items. Shoulders of Dementia. The Trousers of Oblivion. Let's get them. Let's get them. We got one of them. We're ever so close. What is this axe? Ooh. Here we are. There's also one here for assassination. Not so bad. We are almost done here. So, update our text. What is normal? Normal is 94. Heroic is 95. We are 1 item away from completing this dungeon. It's a nice and quick dungeon to run. If you do it on something like a demon hunter, you'll do it very quickly. Or on a druid, you can run through on cat form, max level. You'll clear it a lot faster than I have been. Alright, we'll reset. And in we go. Alright, link. Alright. We will have to pop out of the area after this though. Alright, that's everything in this room. Couple greens that we have, or have no appearance at all. I want to learn that skill, Arcane Lightning. What is this? Oh, I can remove that. Mages can remove curses. That guy's dropping a skull these days. Alright. Pull everything in the room, including these rippers. Alright. Make sure you kill everything for the reputation. If you're an older player, you may not need it. If you're a newer player, you may need it. As you can see, I've been playing since early Warlords of Draenor, so it's not an area I've done. Alright, let's take these rippers. That group. And they're ready to go.
I'm out of range.
I want to know this arcane lightning that they know. There we are. Boulder Fist Greaves. Oh yeah, we got. Alright, this group. Everything. Yeah, alright, let's blink through here. That's everything from this dungeon. We filled up the bags, right click. You are Shadows of Oblivion. Knew it would be too easy. Deathforge girdle, new belt. This grey belt. I was curious about what that looked like. Alright, well, we only have the one item required. And we'll just link out of here. We go clear the bags. And then we'll start again. Little snake. So we only have to go to the exit of this room in order to pull our yak. Call the yak.
I have many, many wares.
What are these greys we got? There we are. These junk items as well. I mean, they wouldn't have been during the expansion, but there's the green we needed. There's that blue we needed. There we go. Bags. Empty.
Farewell, friend of the Grumbles.
Now, reset. I'm gonna try this. Fly up. Turn this around. Fly us in real twist. I wonder if that was any faster. I don't think it was, but it was a lot of fun. Alright, let's pull everything. That group.
I need to get closer.
Those two. That group. That one. That one. There we are. I do like that we get reputation every time we do this. So if nothing else, we're building up towards.
It's too far away.
Fire here. This arcane lightning. I want to learn it. Alright. Nothing new. This gave us 4 sets of boots, man. That guy was hoarding boots. Maybe he just needed them all for different occasions. There we go, cleared out. Let's just blink up these stairs. So we do meet these characters in Warlords of Draenor. So, and actually you get some of them on your team, you work with them. I suppose there are a few of them in the lower city that we're working with. So that's a thing.
I need to get closer.
And the Raven guy. Alright, that'll do it. Ooh, new belt? Where's the belt? Very nice. There we go, pull this whole room. And nothing new, just a bunch of great junk items. Very well. From the entire dungeon, we pretty much just got grey junk. Alright, we would like those trousers. These. I should have been more specific. He's given us the other trousers. 2 of them. These nice purple ones. And these greaves of destruction that we needed beforehand. Alright. Next time I will be more specific. But we did get 2 of these axes. Very cool. These one-handers, they're two-handers. Now only warriors get to use these one-handed. If they have a talent that lets them wield 2-handed weapons in one hand. I think it's mostly so that they can wield a shield as well. But they can dual wield, I guess, so. Ooh, no, not new. New source, I suppose. Avian Dark Hawk, Second Guard, Initiates, Time Loss Controllers, Initiates. There we go. Look at this reputation we're getting for this lower city. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Charming totem. It's making me attack people? This is charming. I must run out sooner or later, right? Alright, while we wait. There we go. Could you imagine if that was indefinite until someone else came in? Alright, we'll pass through. Raven Guard, Kobolds, Oracles, Rippers, Armor Scryers. There we go. Alright. Hopefully this Talon King Icus, or Icus? Hopefully he gives us the correct... Let's sit closer. Gives us the correct trousers. So. The trousers of Oblivion. I would love for him to hand over.
I'm out of range.
But, there we go. And nothing new there. Talon Lord, Prophet. Shadow Mage. That was called Avenger's Shield this guy had. And then he threw his shield at me. Goddamn Captain America. Alright, give us the trousers of Oblivion. Still the wrong trousers, buddy. We got the Incanters. They go with those shoulder pads that we got from earlier. Alright. I think we've got a couple runs left in this. At least this time. It's nice and easy for us to just run in and out. Snack is red with a blue tongue. Reset. Here we go. Another run. Better. I'll just pull these two in. Do a quick walk through the room. About here will do, and let's go. Belt. A new belt. These belts. Green belt. There we go. Pull this entire room. Link. Pull. Pull. And we'll just start murdering because I don't want to get caught up in that stupid totem thing again. Alright. This guy with his boots, man. It's got... Oh, I just realized it's got three... It's got three different types of boots, and then...
I need to get closer.
Rippers... Serpent... This one. Alright. Link. Just a deteriorating. So look at all these greys that this dungeon drops. Ridiculous junk. Absolute junk. That guy got angry. I don't blame him. I killed his friend. Before I did him in. You gotta admit, player characters Kind of a psycho. Just absolutely murders everything. I did witness it correctly last time. Something called the Avenger's Shield at the Pacific. He's doing it! He threw his shield at me. Ooh. New sword. Or dagger. Called the Moonblade of the Aurora. Let's grab them. See, look, Talon Lords, they throw their shields at you, like they're Captain America. Gameception. Alright, let's take these out. This guy's gonna give us the Trousers of Oblivion, please. Yes, what a way to end the stream today. Oh, yes. Oh, that's great. Let's keep going. Let's get out of here. Just so we know where they are. Trousers of Oblivion. This is down in my inventory. There we are. How much stuff in the Warband collections? They're getting closer to completing all of these. Now, how far did we get on that reputation? Lower City got to 8,000 from... We were honoured beforehand, so... It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's clear up the bags. Let's get out of this depressing place. Close up.
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Yeah, all these shoes that guy dropped for us. There we are. And here's some greens. Our bags
Good fortune to our
are
friends.
nice and empty. I'm thinking what we do is we fly back to Shattrath City. While we do that, we can change this. Put it there. And then once we land on our perch, whoosh, this is the spot that we land, isn't it? Yes, it is. We can roll to see where we're going tomorrow. Alright. Let's switch over. So, let's roll the wheel. Here we go. Where are we headed? We're going back underwater. The Underbog. Very well. Let's update our little bit of text. And 10% and 8%. There we go. There we go indeed. We have got quite a few done. So let's switch back over to the game. We will be going to the Quillfang Reservoir again to do the last dungeon there. Back in the Zangarmarsh, we have the Underbog on the right hand side. 4 bosses in Heroic, just make sure that's the same. And it looks like the same amount of items. So if I just go here, yes. Same. There might be a few more on this Black Stalker. Does look like he's got a cool sword. Oh, that's a cool dagger. His wand. This is the sort of stuff that we can look forward to tomorrow. Oh, look at that for a helmet. Shoulders. Purple shoulders. Purple robes. Chestplate. Some weird looking legs. Some shoes. So there's some pretty cool. Look at that for an axe. There are some cool items we're going to get out of this place tomorrow. There's a staff tomorrow. Nice. Oh, look at that. Headdress of the Tides. Where is it? That's... That seems to have that one. Red belt. Boy. Gold belt. Oh, I have these. Got some cool stuff to get. Very cool, very cool. Very cool indeed. Looks like it's just started raining. I figured it would do that. Alright. Thank you all for coming. Seeing us finish off 3 dungeons today. Well, 2 dungeons, and we finished the quest off in Old Hillsbrad Foothills. So, thank you very much for coming. Discord is below, YouTube is below, VODs end up on YouTube about 1 o'clock in the morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day at doing Transmog farming in dungeons through the ages. Alright, see you guys.